Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your one and only Eric on the winning side. Thank you guys for the amazing love and the support that you are showing me in this YouTube channel. Guys, we are at 650 plus subscribers and I feel so much excited because we are on the road to 700 subscribers. We are not that far, but our main goal is 1K subscribers, and I know you and your friend and another, you are going to help us reach our goal. All right guys, yeah, so this is another week, another Monday to discuss something new or to give you something inspirational for the week. And the topic today is blessings in disguise. Okay, yeah, do you have those situations that you've come across or even come to you, all right, and you helped somebody and you don't know that these people will be a blessing later on? It may be immediately, later in the day, or even some years to come. They just remember, you know, so and so helped me, and now they come back and to say thank you to you, all right, when you least expect. Okay, yeah, so that's what we're discussing, and let's jump into our topic today, guys. So guys, blessings in disguise. And as I introduced my video, guys, you know, are there those times that you've ever been so kind to a person, or you decided to bless a person without expecting anything in return, only for these people, when things turn out right for them, they just remember, so and so helped me in a certain day and I need to say thank you. All right, yeah, I don't know whether you've ever experienced such kind of a thing. Okay, yeah, so guys, very many years ago, this is a story. Very many years ago, there was this old man who was living with his daughter. Those very many years, when the time that there were no cars at that during those years, there were no cars, so they were living in a certain village. And one time, as this old man and his daughter were walking through the forest, they noticed a man who was lying unconscious somewhere beside a riverbank. And so the man and the daughter approached this guy who was lying there, and they took this guy to their house. All right, yeah, and the moment they took this guy to their house, for 3 days, when this guy was so very much unconscious, they took care of him. They washed him clean, and everything was right for this man inside the house. He was well taken care of. So after the 3 days, the guy woke up and he was very much surprised at very humble place that he was. Okay, yeah, and the guy asked, where am I right now? And the old man replied to him that he was found unconscious, and so they took him, and for 3 days he has been unconscious, so they have been taking care of him. And just as the man was talking, the daughter to this old man came in carrying some soup and some bread, and they gave this man, and so he regained his energy. And as they were talking, the young man decided that he's going to leave this humble home where he was welcomed and go back to where he lived. And so the man left, only for him, after 30 days later, he came back. But this time over, he came back different. He was very different. He was wearing these fancy clothes. He had very many chariots of horses. All right, yeah, and the moment he came with gifts. And the man, the owner of the house, the old man, thought that he had done something wrong, because he could see very well that this is the king who has come, only for him to see from a distance is the same man that he helped. The prince approached the old man and He told the old man that I have come to say thank you because a couple of days back you helped me regain my conscience, and all these gifts are yours and your daughter. And the old man was so much surprised, and he said it wasn't a big show of it, all right? The help, the help that he gave this young man, it wasn't something big, but the prince said, no, you helped me, and that's the reason why I have come to say thank you. And the old man couldn't refuse, and the prince also asked them that whether they could come and live with him in the palace. Then a couple of days later, a couple of months later, the prince also asked the daughter whether they could get married. So it was a blessing after all right? Yeah, and this is where I'm getting my topic, and I want to ask you a question again. Have you ever done something that that one thing, a very simple stuff, it could be something big but could be again simple, but it turned out to be a blessing? You can comment down below. I would love to see your stories as you tell me in the comment section, all right? Yeah, and this is what I want to encourage this week, that let us be kind to people. Let us be kind to them, because at the same time, people may, as much as people may be difficult to deal with, just like I told you last week, at the same time, these are the same people that we are living with. If only we can be good to people. There are people who are fighting addictions. There are people who are fighting battles in their head. There are people who are fighting so many things inside themselves. If only we can be so kind to them and show much love to these people. We don't know how tomorrow will turn out for us, because the same people that we help could be the same people who are our blessings. Sometimes we forget that the moment you're crossing a bridge because probably there's a river passing below the bridge, and some of these friends that we're having are friends who are helping us cross one section of our life or one part of our life to another, because we've been so good to them. God uses people. There are people who are sent in our lives, and let me tell you, they are like angels. Those people are there to help us. So the best thing that we can do is to be very much kind to these people. Some people, as much as they are very much difficult, as I said earlier, let me tell you one thing, there might be some difficulty coming your way, but that difficulty is being used for your breakthrough. Okay? Yeah, and I'll tell you, the good seeds that you're planting in people, those seeds are going to grow up. All right? And some of those seeds, they may grow immediately, just like plants. They may grow immediately. There are those plants which don't take long to germinate. There are other plants which take even much more longer to germinate. But the point is, they will grow. And the moment these good seeds grow, these people will be remembering what you did good to them, and they will be coming back to say thank you to you. This is my question. Are you mistreating people, or are you treating people the right way? Are you taking care of people who are around you, or are you the kind of a person that you do not care what is happening even with your neighbor? It is good that you remember that we are not living with angels around. We are living with human beings just like us, right? Just like the way you are. And people are gifted differently. Remember, if we can embrace each other, we can be able to go even very much far. I'll give you an example of a Bible story. And I told you guys, I will always mention Bible at some point. And guys, there's this story in the Bible that fascinates me so much, and it will bring my point home as you're listening to me. It's a story about David. During the time of David, David had made friendship with this guy called Jonathan. And Jonathan will bring secrets to David that would later help him in his kingdom and his leadership and everything that he used to do. But years later, when Jonathan had died, and it seemed like there was no any person in the lineage of Jonathan, David asked his men, is there anybody that I could be a blessing to that person because of Jonathan? You know, Jonathan used to help him so much. So he was looking for this one particular person in the family lineage of Jonathan that he could be a blessing to. But there was only one person that was found, and this guy was called Mephibosheth. All right, yeah, and Mephibosheth was a crippled man. Okay, yeah, and this guy was brought in front of the king. All right, and I can imagine from where he came from, because you can imagine this guy is crippled, and probably there was no much that was going on with his life, and from the streets, from the slums, he comes all the way to the palace, and the only news that he hears the king says is that I want to be a blessing to you, only for him to learn that he's receiving this blessing because of the man who died so many years ago, because of his kind acts. Let me tell you one thing, there are things that you may do today that you may not benefit from today, or even tomorrow, or even years to come, but your children will live with those blessings. There are people who will be good to you through your children because you were good to these people at some point in their lives. So this is what I'm asking you today, that let us be kind to people. Let us not mistreat people. People are angels, all right? Yeah, people are angels. Let's not mistreat them. Let's not throw them away. There are people who are going through many things, and the best thing we can do is to treat these people the best way. So guys, in conclusion, these are the lessons that we are deriving from all these examples that I've given you, that just be kind to people. And I'll tell you, don't be kind or don't give your goodness just because you are waiting to expect something from them. I'll tell you one thing today, that there are people who are going through stuff in their life. They are going through depression. Some people are fighting addictions. You know, they are trying to come out from certain kind of an addiction, and because of these addictions, it's causing them not to have peace. You know, that kind word, that encouragement that you can give to these people, even it could change their lives. All right, that good gift that you decide that you're going to give somebody, you know, it could change their lives. So let us be kind to people. All right, yeah, and at the same time, just remember that it's the same God who uses people to bless you. All right, yeah. So guys, this is where I'm going to stop, and I hope that you've been blessed, that you are inspired, and you've learned something new. Guys, if this video has excited you, or you feel like in your heart you've learned something, kindly share this video and comment down below. Share your stories with me. All right, yeah. And if you've not subscribed to this amazing YouTube channel, guys, please subscribe to this amazing YouTube channel. So guys, until next time, bye bye.